Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks will be taking on the Gulls of Endicott College in a Colonial Hockey Conference matchup. Hello again and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli, bringing you the call here this afternoon. These teams meeting again twice in 24 hours. The Seahawks traveled up to Beverly last night and lost 3-0 to the Gulls. The Seahawks still in search of their first win ever against Endicott. They do have one tie in the first ever meeting. Endicott 3-1-1 on the season, 2-1-0 in the conference. Seahawks 1-6-0, 1-4-0 in the CHC. In net for Endicott will be the 5'4" senior from Linköping, Sweden, Vendela Johnson. Johnson coming into tonight. 3 games played. She has made 61 saves, a .938 save percentage, a 1-1-1 record. Meanwhile, for Salve Regina, it will be Jennifer O'Connell between the pipes. She started 4 games, has made 75 saves, a 1-3-0 record. She does have 1 shutout on her resume this season. Angela Augusta will draw for the Seahawks at center ice against Courtney Walpole. And we're underway. And the Gulls will control it first. In neutral ice, Ellen Carter backtracking. Carter now will receive and look to move it around Erica Martin. Carter dancing her way, gives it up to Susie Pearson. Seahawks will take over in their own zone. Erica Martin backtracking now for the puck, moves it across. Too far out of the reach of Hannah Bradshaw at center, and the Seahawks have iced it. Offensive zone draw here for the Gulls. First minute of this conference game. It'll be Courtney Sullivan on the draw, tangled up, loose in the slot. Erica Martin will grab it. Will flip it end over end out to center. Bouncing puck fielded by Nicole Demers. Wide of Megan Francis. Fantasia smashes it off the glass, back out to neutral ice, and now the Gulls will regroup in their own zone. Out to center. Ashley Jones steers it into the zone. Courtney Sullivan chasing up to it in the left wing corner, trying to get it away from Fantasia. Chisholm comes to rip it free, looks to move it up the near side boards. Bradshaw tangled up at the blue line. Fantasia will move it around for Susie Pearson. Seahawks trying to break the forecheck here of the Gulls. Bradshaw has it knocked away. Seahawks pinned in their own zone right now, pinching in right side Nicole Demers. It hops into the air, into the protective netting, and this puck is out of play. Gulls own a 5-0-1 record all-time over the Seahawks. The two teams tied in their first ever meeting, 2-2 in 2015, and the Gulls have won 5 straight, including the 3-0 victory last night. Here's a pass up to the point for a shot that goes wide. Maeve Moynihan with the drive. Right wing side, Lexi Anderson trying to work her way free, pinned to the boards. Puck peeled off. Wrist shot is blocked in front. Simon getting a piece of that one. McNamara trying to get to it for the Gulls. Around into the left wing corner. Proteculus moves it into the slot, knocked away by Lexi Anderson. And she will try and send it out to neutral ice, and she does. Poke to Taylor Chisholm. She'll gain the line left side. Chisholm trying to backhand it towards the net. Had Hastings crashing there. Chisholm catches up to it in the right wing corner, looking to move it up the boards. Chisholm now trying to swing it into Hastings' corner. And it's taken away by Michaela McNamara and outletted up the right side. In behind the net, Gulls with possession. Puck in the left wing corner. Working away up to the point. Carter now at the blue line. Just wrists it wide of the net left side. Wrist shot from the left side. Saved by O'Connell. Rebounds loose, and now the senior from Martha's Mills able to cover it up. That was Carolyn Hughes with the follow-up chance. Offensive zone draw for the Gulls. It'll be Chisholm to take it against Tabitha Franciscini. Controlled by the Gulls. Hopped into the slot and wide. Oh, it was a flutter puck. Now Carter keeps it alive. Straight away up top. A shot tipped on the net and saved by O'Connell. Gulls keep it alive in the corner. Stashed in deep by Lustering. Lustering in a crowd trying to get to it. Moved up the boards near side. Seahawks trying to skate it out, and that's Hastings who will gain the line right side on her own. Hastings now off to the right side, trying to play it in front. Save made by Johnson. Had Lexi Anderson crashing the net. Chisholm trying to go for the poke. Trips up Nicole Demers, and we've got a delayed penalty coming here. And it will be Chisholm going to the box. Well, it was the power play last night that helped the Gulls get the lead and ice the game away. On the season for Endicott, they are 2 for 21 on the power play. Seahawks are 20 of 26 on the kill. Tripping minor for Chisholm. Power play for the Gulls, first of the afternoon. Straight away up top, held by Ferriulo. Off to the left wing side. McNamara back to the point. McNamara gets it back. Left circle. Up top, held by Ferriulo. Now to the right wing corner. Point pass is deflected, and Fantasia is able to poke it down the ice. Make that Erica Martin with the strong stick there, able to knife that one all the way down on the clear. And Martin applying some pressure as well behind the net to Lauren Ferriulo. Ferriulo moves it up the right side. Michaela McNamara looking to gain the line. Has it swatted away. And we get a whistle here, and I think that one may have grazed the protective netting as well. So we'll get a neutral zone draw just outside of the Seahawks zone right side. It'll be Lexi Anderson to take it against Courtney Walpole. And it's controlled by the Gulls. Carter into the middle to Walpole, off the mark. Fantasia knocks it away, softly plays it back out to center. Gulls will regroup on the rush. Over the blue line left side, Jillian Gibbs, who had a power play goal last night, spins along the near side boards, dumps it off to Carter at the point, flutters it towards the goal, loose in the slot, blocked there by Fantasia, punched out to the right side, kept alive into the corner. Gulls will try and settle down the power play here. One-timer from the right side, save O'Connell. That was Walpole trying to jam it past the right pipe. Thrown towards the net, O'Connell makes a stick save. Crashing in from the left side is Gibbs to keep it alive. Up to the point, Carter. Swung to the right side, held to the point by Farragher. Her drive is blocked into the corner. Recovered by the Gulls. 29 seconds to go on the power play. Farragher across to Carter. Back to Farragher. Right point. Trying to play it through the slot. That's deflected in the left wing corner. Kimberly Dunn for the Seahawks. Will able to get it out to center. It hopped over the stick of Ellen Carter, who was looking to hold it in at the line. Quickly up the right side. Jade Meyer with a drive towards the net and a sliding save made by O'Connell on the backdoor play. 5 seconds left on the power play. Puck played in front. Loose up top to the slot. Carter plays it right wing side. Out of the box is Chisholm. Back to even strength as a puck sails through the slot wide in the left wing corner. Seahawks wanted to try and hit Chisholm in stride out of the box. Here comes Erica Martin over the line right side. Dumps it off to Taylor Chisholm. And she'll pull up in the right wing corner and wait for reinforcements. Chisholm circles up top, hands to Paulskill. Down the boards right side, tries to snap it on the net, and it's blocked. Carter and Martin now tangle into the right wing corner. Chisholm comes to support as well. Puck angled off the boards out to center, gathered in stride by Megan Francis. Down the left side, she's tied up with Fantasia. And Fantasia will come away with the puck now and look to move it up and out. Hastings. Cross-ice pass is deflected, given back to the Gulls. Dropped along for Madison Huber. Celia Paulskill standing tough at the blue line, chases it into the corner now. Seahawks looking to flip it out of the zone. And it's grabbed by Lexi Anderson. Lexi Anderson up the left side, ducks her way into the middle, and then she went to the backhand. It was poked free. Great defense there by the Gulls. Loose puck at center. Simon angles it off the boards. Hastings will punch it in deep, and the Seahawks will change up their lines. 13:28 to go in the first period. No score. Most of the chances belonging here to the Gulls early going. Simon across to Pearson. Angela Augusta over the line. Left wing side tied up along the boards. Puck comes free for the Gulls. Having some trouble for a moment was Maeve Moynihan, and now she'll headman it herself. Moynihan will gain the line and flip it end over end into the corner. Simon spinning there for Salve. Looking to move it up and out. Another scrum along the far side boards. Fantasia now will spin behind Jennifer O'Connell. Trapped in the corner and gives it away. In the high slot now off to the right side. Looking for a point pass, and that's deflected. Ferriolo trying to pinch in. Can't get to it. Now a foot race for Martin. Martin able to win the race. Throw it towards the goal, and it's saved by Johnson. Great effort there by Erica Martin to win that loose puck. 12:29 to go in the first period. Seahawks will get an offensive zone draw. Dunn off the draw, fires it wide of the pipe left side. Anderson chasing into that corner along with Chisholm. Dunn grabs it for Salve at neutral ice and sends it in. Grabbed by the Gulls. Farragher looking for space. Fantasia make this Pearson. Gave it away to Carter. And now down the middle, McNamara is called offside. Neutral zone draw right side, just outside of the Seahawks zone. And the Seahawks control it. Augusta moves it back to Simon, and then that's deflected and taken away. Jillian Gibbs softly plays it into the left wing corner. Carrera able to rip it free. Angela Augusta shuffles it up the boards. Right side, Bradshaw couldn't handle it. Seahawks now will test the near side. Flip towards the goal, blocked by Augusta. Paulskill now behind the net. Augusta there as well. Seahawks caught along the end boards trying to get it out. Seahawks, the Gulls rather, able to make a quick change on the fly. Shot thrown towards the goal. O'Connell makes another save. Bradshaw dumps it back off to Paulskill. Martin will grab it right in front of her own bench. And it's turned over again down the left side. Jade Meyer behind the net, angled off the puck. Taken back by the Seahawks. And Bradshaw couldn't carry it out to center. Now down the middle. Across into the slot for looking for Courtney Sullivan. That was deflected away. Seahawks cannot afford to keep turning it over in their own zone. Swung in deep by Jade Meyer. Fantasia lets it go by in the left wing corner. Up the near side boards. Puck muscled out to center, and now Chisholm with speed gains the line right side, sends it towards the goal, well wide into the corner. Lexi Anderson with one hand swats it to Chisholm. In deep, Hastings. Wedged off the puck. Anderson chases into the right wing corner. Trying to take it away from Maeve Moynihan. Near side, Chisholm sends it into the slot, and that's picked off. No one home. Courtney Walpole comes free with it. And outlets it up the right side for Carolyn Hughes. Gulls in the midst of a change. Fantasia from the blue line sends it wide of the net, off the end glass. Can be grabbed by Lauren Ferriolo. Nearly turned over to Balcom. Babcock now sends it around the boards in deep. Out to the far side. Gulls look to skate it out. Carolyn Prezioso applying heavy pressure and able to send it back in deep. Gulls will chase. 9:45 to go in the first period. Still no score. This is much the way last night's game went, and the teams were scoreless for quite some time, even though the Gulls were outchancing the Seahawks. Babcock able to shuffle it up to the point. Fantasia with a drive and a save made by Johnson. A high rising puck from Amanda Fantasia at the left point. 9:31 to go in the first. Seahawks will get the offensive zone draw. And they win it. Quick shot off the draw is blocked in the right wing corner. Dunn pinching over, able to send it in deep. Easily taken back by the Gulls. Farragher looking to move it out. Into the right wing corner. Dunn pinching in, has the steal. Dunn across for Bradshaw, and that one just missed the blade of her stick. She had a great chance there at what could have been an open net as they had Vandella Johnson moving. Bradshaw tips it into the zone. Pearson went for the steal, and now it can be taken by Coleman. Up the right side, free, hops one into the slot, knocked away, and given back to the Seahawks. Here comes Lexi Anderson. Clean through center, over the line left side, sends it off a skate. Bradshaw in the high slot, can't settle it down. And now it's wedged back out, and all the way down to the Seahawks zone. Is this icing? They say no. Seahawks will have to skate it out with 8:37 to go in the first period. Dangerous pass into the high slot, taken by the Seahawks, though. Skated safely out to center. Hastings run into, lost the puck. Prezioso there to clear it up, looking to skate to Dele on the far side. Knocked into the boards, gives it up. At center, grabbed by the Gulls. And now another tripping call coming here as Lexi Klein went to make her move at center. I think this is Babcock, who's the guilty party here. And she will walk right into the box. Second power play of the period for the Gulls. And the second tripping call against the Seahawks. Courtney Sullivan will take the draw against Taylor Chisholm for the Gulls with their second power play of the period. Behind the net, Megan Francis. Out to the right side, Ashley Jones up to the point. Held by Demers. Plays to the right side for a shot that's high. Carter keeps it alive at the left point, and then it's sent back out to center by Chisholm. Over the line, right side, Lexi Klein. Chisholm trying to get it out of the zone. Moved up to the blue line, held in by Carter to the left side for a one-timer save by O'Connell. That one off the stick of Megan Francis and into the pads of O'Connell. Francis keeps it alive in the corner, back to Carter. Francis, left wing side along the boards. Her pass out to the point is going to get all the way back down the ice. Gulls will regroup. 1:05 to go on the power play. McNamara up the right side off the skates of Jillian Gibbs into the corner. Seahawks will look to clear. Balcom double teamed in the corner. And the puck punched out to the point but not out. Ferriello keeps it alive for the Gulls. Double team comes from the Seahawks once again, trying to muscle it out to center, and they do. Lexi Anderson on the PK will flip it in on goal, and they're going to make Johnson cover it up. Seahawks will get an offensive zone draw here, shorthanded, with 39 seconds left. Taylor Chisholm on the draw. Wins it cleanly back to Pearson. High slot, has her shot blocked right into the skates of Jade Meyer. And Meyer now able to touch it up into the left wing corner. And they're going to say she didn't get a piece of it. It was close at center, but this will be icing. And another offensive zone draw for the Seahawks. Shorthanded, 23 seconds left on the penalty. Chisholm wins it into the corner. Looking to carry it towards the net. And then she gets tied up with Ferriello. Chisholm went down with Ferriello's stick. No call either way. Seahawks are able to get another clear. And just 5 seconds left on the power play now. Chisholm shorthanded, trying to hop it towards the cage. Nothing but green shirts there. And it's gobbled up by the Gulls. And we're back to even strength. Seahawks skating in their home whites with the green trim and blue numbers. Endicott in their road greens with the dark blue pants. Both these schools, very similar color schemes. Puck will roll out to center for the Gulls. Ferriello in a collision there with Prezioso. Now down the middle was McNamara. Her shot was blocked. Carter will collect back in the goal zone with 5:33 to go in the first period. McNamara gains the line, trying to send it across, and that's blocked. Looking for Lexi Klein down the left side. Babcock deflects it in deep to the zone. Johnson will stick it behind the net. Gulls will look to move it out. 5:15 to go in the period. No score. Augusta 1-on-2 trying to move it forward. She has it knocked free. Bradshaw now will have to chase it down the right side and is able to poke it free from Klein. Bradshaw sends it in behind the net. Chasing after it, Martin there as well, tangling with Carter in the corner. Puck deflects to Carrera at center for the Seahawks. Sends it all the way back to Michaela Simon. Simon cross ice behind Hastings. And now Carrera and Simon will have to chase it deep into their own zone. 4:33 to go in the first period. No score. Pass up but not out. Moynihan keeps it alive. Over to the right side. Madison Huber sends it in towards the cage. Off loose right side. Straight away up top. Taken by the Gulls. Moynihan, her drive was blocked. Follow-up shot is blocked, and then Hastings will grab the loose puck and skate it out to center. Hastings with space and a 2-on-1 here for the Seahawks. Hastings sends it to Chisholm. Chisholm with a backhand that goes wide. Moynihan for the Gulls carries it out of her zone, up the near side. Run into at center ice and turns it over into the Seahawks zone. Balkum backtracking, gives it away down the middle. Here's Courtney Sullivan taking it wide, sends it towards the slot. And it goes into the left wing corner. Ricochets right to the Seahawks. And here comes Amanda Fantasia with speed. Throws it towards the net, off the shoulder of Johnson into the corner. Nicole Demers will carry it herself. Left side, pulls up over the blue line, sends it through the slot, wide right side. Gulls had a couple of people crashing the net there. Seahawks send it back out to center. Babcock trying to pressure and take it away from Demers from behind. Down the middle now, Sullivan will have to chase it into the corner with Fantasia. Two of them run into each other. Bradshaw now cross ice off the skates of Martin, and this will be icing. There's bad luck there. It went off the skates of Martin before center ice. 3:02 to go in the first period. No score. The Gulls have had 2 power plays that they've come up empty on. And they'll get an offensive zone draw here after the icing call. Courtney Walpole on the draw for Endicott. Wins it against Angela Augusta, but hopping in is Bradshaw to steal it away. And now another 2-on-1. Bradshaw down the left side has Martin. The puck got tangled up in the ice for a moment, so she had to take it wide. Bradshaw looked like she had the angle to the net, and then the puck just kind of hopped away on her. Carter moves it right side. Puck knocked free at center, but kept alive by the Gulls. Susie Pearson pokes it into the zone. Given away now in the slot, Lexi Anderson with a backhand shot wide of the net. And grabbed by Endicott. Seahawks now starting to apply some pressure. And they're gambling here, going for some of these steals at center, but it's paying off for the moment with the chances they're getting. Pearson weaving her way, had it roll off her stick. Up the right side now, carrying down the middle. Gibbs is run into with Chisholm, but I think this whole play will be offside. 1:50 to go in the first period. Still no score. McNamara to draw against Augusta. Puck along the boards. Still loose and controlled by the Gulls at center. Gibbs up the right side. Fakes a shot. Now drives it towards the net. Wide into the left wing corner. Up to the point, Ferriolo down the left side, softly played in front, knocked away by Augusta. Bradshaw will catch up to it in the right wing corner for Salve. Will skate it to center. Erica Martin chasing down the left side all the way in behind Vandella Johnson. It's carried out now by Nicole Demers. Run into by Chisholm. Up the left side, taken by the Gulls. Francis into the corner, tangling with Carrera. The two of them go down to the ice. Puck comes loose behind the cage, controlled by Endicott. Wraparound chance denied. Puck loose in front. O'Connell dives out to cover up the puck. with 55.5 seconds to go in the first period. Still no score. Courtney Sullivan on the draw here against Taylor Chisholm. And it's won by Chisholm into the corner. And the outlet pass flipped into the protective netting. We'll draw again. Controlled by the Gulls. Wrist shot save, O'Connell. And that one came right to Ashley Jones. Another draw right side. Sullivan and Chisholm. And Chisholm wins it this time in behind the net, but Sullivan there to rip it free. Carries it to the top of the right wing circle, gives it up to the point for a shot that goes behind the net. Pearson first to touch it for Salve, knocked over by Sullivan, given away in front for a shot on the short side, blocked by O'Connell, and then it ricochets into the corner. Puck in the corner, Francis trying to keep it alive. 18 seconds to go in the period. Carter on the near side boards, carries it straight away up top of the point. Carter down the middle has it knocked away. And here comes Taylor Chisholm, 2-on-1 for the Seahawks if they can hurry. Some soft legs. Chisholm finds Lexi Anderson with a wrist shot that goes wide. What a nifty pass from Chisholm. That whole Seahawks line was gassed. Barely enough energy to get up the ice. And that is how the first period will come to a close. Plenty of action both sides, but no one could find the back of the net. Some great goaltending from Johnson and O'Connell in that first frame. We will take a break while they tend to the ice. No score here yet in Middletown. Salve Regina nothing, Endicott nothing. You're watching Colonial Hockey Conference action. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's, getting ready for the start of the second period. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call between Salve Regina and Endicott Colonial Hockey Conference matchup. No score through one period. 6-4, the Gulls have the shot advantage. Seahawks have won 12 of 17 faceoffs. The Gulls are 0 for 2 on a power play. And the Seahawks didn't have many chances in the early part of this game, but generated a number of 2-on-1 opportunities late in that first period to give themselves some great looks at the net, and making Vandella Johnson have to earn her keep here tonight. Seahawks will move right to left now across your screen, wearing the home whites. Endicott in the road greens moving left to right. Seahawks win the draw, carry it into the zone, hop to the high slot. Turning now is Bradshaw, softly sending it into the left wing corner. Bradshaw tied up, puck sent out to center. Susie Pearson will fire it in deep once again, touched by Megan Farger. Given away to Augusta, but she cannot keep it onside. 30 seconds gone in the first period. Teams will draw in neutral ice just outside of the Endicott zone. Prezioso to take it against Sullivan. And it's won by the Gulls. Puck finds its way into the Seahawks zone, in behind the net. Into the right wing corner. Balcom will drop it back to Fantasia. Across now to Pearson. Tied up for a moment in the corner. Swung back in deep. Fantasia flips it end over end. Back out to center. Down the ice. And this could be icing, but it's waved off at the last moment. Back come the Gulls through center. Here comes Sullivan with speed. Gains the line. Down the middle with a wrist shot. Saved by O'Connell. And then she dives out to cover the puck. And a quick whistle there. O'Connell reached out with the blocker and the glove. And got a very generous whistle there, as she did not have that one covered up. Offensive zone draw for the Gulls. McNamara wins it back, but it will split the defenseman and get all the way back down the ice. Maeve Moynihan plays it blindly on a backhand. Nearly gave it away. Moynihan now behind the net. Sends it out to the near side. Out to center. It comes to Jillian Gibbs. Down the middle now. McNamara has it poked away from behind. Right wing side kept alive by Huber in behind the net. McNamara behind Jennifer O'Connell. Moves it out to the left wing side. Off angle shot is blocked, deflected. Kept onside up top. Huber across to the left side. Turning in, losing it was Lexi Klein into the corner. McNamara. Moynihan now along the far board, sends it towards the goal, and O'Connell will cover it up. Not wanting to take any chances. 10 fresh legs will come onto the ice. 5 for the Seahawks, 5 for the Gulls. On the draw, it will be Augusta against Tabitha Francassini. Dunn moves it towards Erica Martin. And she loses it along the far side boards. Hops into the air. Dunn in the left wing corner. Looking for space. Finds Fantasia right side. Up the boards but not out. Kept alive by the Gulls. Fantasia will have to try again. In behind the net to Dunn. Erica Martin along the boards. Gives it away. Off angle shot. Save O'Connell. Will hop in behind the net. Lustering that time with the shot. Down low. Farragher sends it back into the Seahawks zone. Fantasia will chase it. Fantasia gives it away. Clean steal for Hughes, trying to send it in front, and that one ping-ponged around out into the slot, and now is carried out to center by Erica Martin. And she'll chase it down the left side. Martin trying to center it in front. Only green jerseys there, and the Gulls send it out safely to center, banked off the glass. And from behind Susie Pearson will circle in behind Jennifer O'Connell. Pearson looking for reinforcements. Hastings tied up along the glass, and the Gulls come away with the puck. Into the corner. Carolyn Hughes sends it into the slot, taken by Lexi Anderson, and then she turns it over in the high slot for a shot. Save made by O'Connell. The rebound hops off of Chisholm's stick towards O'Connell, now into the right wing corner. Lexi Anderson looking to steer it into center. Chisholm finds the puck and is able to push it in deep, but this will be icing. Chisholm believes she was clearly over the line. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Gulls. Sullivan will take it against Taylor Chisholm. And it's won by Salve. Paul Skill sauces it around the boards. Hastings walks up the far side boards and will chip it in deep. Hastings will catch up to her herself down the right side, trying to put on the brakes behind the net, and then she has her pocket picked. Ashley Jones, cross ice intended for Megan Francis. Tied up from over Francis in front, and it's steered just wide. O'Connell maybe getting a piece of that one as well, as Jones was camping out in front. Jones now looking for a backhand, tripped up in front. A lot of contact there in that sequence, no penalty yet. Francis tied up along the boards, moves it behind the net. Sullivan can't get to it in time. Bauckham double team, turns it over. Francis flips it in behind the net. Pearson will gobble it up. Will find Hastings. Able to walk it out to center. Carter comes over with the loose puck in the Gull zone. McNamara. And losing the puck at the blue line. This becomes offside. 15-12 to go in the second period. Still no score. And this was much the story last night. The Gulls are able to jump on top. It was Courtney Sullivan on the power play who broke a scoreless tie in the second period. Lexi Klein made it 2-0 late in the second, and then Jillian Gibbs added another power play goal in the third for the 3-0 final. Gulls already 0-2 on the power play here this afternoon. And here comes Gibbs. Over the line, right side to the faceoff circle, stashes it in the backhand in front, and that's stolen away by Hannah Bradshaw, who knifes it back out to center. And then in the passing lane is Augusta here. And I think we're going to get a hand pass ruled. And the faceoff will come all the way to the Seahawks zone. Gulls have had a couple of near misses now. Some excellent opportunities in around the net and in around Jennifer O'Connell. Offensive zone draw right side for the Gulls, and it's won cleanly back to the point. Demers smashes it around the boards. Hastings will come to grab it for the Seahawks left side. Loses it in behind the net. Carrera flips it with the backhand to Fantasia. Chips it off the glass. Near side Lexi Anderson. Cross ice pass intended for Hastings is deflected. Back out to Ferriolo at center for the Gulls. Down the middle for a shot flutter puck that goes wide. Pile up in the corner now for the puck. Taken away by the Gulls. Francicini up to the point. Ferriolo with a drive that's blocked before it got to O'Connell. Left side, another shot off the glove of O'Connell from Demers. And Demers keeps it alive at the right point along the boards, right in front of the Gulls bench. Right side, Mackenzie Mallett sends it through the slot. Ferriolo with one hand able to poke it deep into the corner. Seahawks will look to clear, and they do. Puck free for the Gulls. Now a 2-on-1 off to the left side for a shot, and they score! Everyone got tied up with the action out along the far boards. Turned into a 2-on-1 for the Gulls rather. Meyer and Hughes combine to put the Gulls on top. And just great little give and go there. Once that developed, Meyer gave it to Hughes, who got it back to Meyer. Almost nothing Jennifer O'Connell could do about that one. Just great passing and opportunistic play from the Gulls. Another shot on the goal, saved by O'Connell. This time it's not on the power play, but a very similar story playing out in this game as to last night. Endicott takes the lead. Seahawks, a young team, much better record-wise over the past 2 years with a lot of the youngsters when they score first. Wrist shot from the right side, deflected off of O'Connell. That one, Carolyn Hughes right on the doorstep. Seahawks this year 0-4 when they trail after the first, 0-6 when they trail after the second. So scoring first, a big part of what the Seahawks want to try and do. Young team, you want to build momentum, you feed off of it. Still tons of time left in this game. Carter sends it into the left wing corner. The Gulls this year 1-0-1 when they're ahead after one. Left side shot off a steal is saved by O'Connell. 2-0-1 are the Gulls when they lead after two. Sullivan, the left circle, moves it up top to the point. Carter waiting, sends it across to the right side. Farragher with a drive, deflected by O'Connell. Stick save made into the corner. The Seahawks now have spent a lot of time in the last few minutes down their end of the ice. Fantasia across to Pearson, flips it out to center, touched by Hastings, so no icing. Baucom and Prezioso in the corner, and it's taken back by the Gulls. And now a chance with speed, a 2-on-1 developing again for the Gulls. Here comes Jones with Sullivan crashing the net, and great job there defensively by Amanda Fantasia to poke that one away. Pearson will wait behind Jennifer O'Connell. Softly plays it out to the left side, and that one, read by Ferriello, sent back behind the net. Pearson again sends it towards Babcock. Puck hops in the air and taken away by Ferriello for the Gulls. Played it with a backhand down the left side. Babcock there to find it, able to send it back out to center. Clean field, though, for Nicole Demers. McNamara touches it into the corner, and this will be icing. I'm going to say that McNamara just missed that puck. So the Seahawks will get an offensive zone draw here with 11:13 to go in the second. Endicott leading 1-0. First goal of the year for Jade Meyer to go along with an assist thus far in the 2018-19 campaign. Gulls win the draw and skate it out to center. Here's McNamara down the middle. Gibbs will have to chase it wide right side. And softly plays it behind the net for McNamara. Left side into the slot, and the one-timer's fanned on. Lexi Klein had a shot at that one. Up top, Ferriello across to the left side for a shot. And that one deflects away from O'Connell. And we have a whistle. And an interference call here. It looks like Erica Martin is going to head to the box. So the Seahawks penalty kill, which is perfect here tonight, this afternoon, will be tested again midway through this second period. Third power play of the game for Endicott. Seahawks have yet to have the man advantage. Lustering gets tossed, so it'll be Megan Francis on the draw. Make that Mackenzie Mallett. Puck sent towards the net, steered aside by O'Connell. Rachel Lustering up to the point. Carter across to Farragher. Trying to send it right side to Megan Francis. Tied up at the right faceoff circle is Mackenzie Mallett. Pearson now chasing with Francis into the corner. Farragher to keep it alive. Fantasia pokes at it, but it comes to Megan Francis. Right side, straight away up top. Farragher across to Carter. Carter gets it back, straight away up top of the point. Left side, it gets between the skates of Mackenzie Mallett. Mallett chasing it behind the net now. Right side, Francis. Up to Farragher, who's drive to flex off of Chisholm's skates into the left wing corner. Carter there to recover for the Gulls, who will look to change on the fly here on the power play with the short change. Jade Meyer up to Farragher. Carter again at the left point. Back to Farragher. Right side, Meyer, who just scored, sends it on the goal. And a save made by O'Connell. And then Kayla McNamara was looking to one-time that one off the rebound back and into the net. Puck finally comes to Lexi Anderson, and she will send it down the ice. 40 seconds left in the power play for the Gulls. Sullivan, cross-ice pass deflected by Michaela Anderson, but she gets it back. And now Sullivan will gain the line. Played into the middle. Meyer with a backhand across to McNamara. Has to chase it wide. Spinning at the left face-off circle. Has it deflected into the corner. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Balcom can't get to it. It's sent behind the net. Kimberly Dunn for Salve. Looking to clear the zone. Hops one out to the left point, but not out. Ferriolo walking it forward. Drives it towards the net, and it's saved by O'Connell. Up and out of play with 10 seconds left on the power play for Endicott. 8:47 to go in the second period. Gulls will draw in the Seahawks zone. Sullivan will take it against Taylor Chisholm. Seahawks 10 seconds away from killing off their third penalty of the day. One to Meyer, up to the point, back to Meyer. Right point, Huber, back to Meyer. 2 seconds, 1 second, and we're back to even strength. Martin out of the box. Seahawks want to hustle to get back into their own zone here to make this even strength, and Hastings able to do so. Puck bouncing away from the point, thrown behind the net. Seahawks will look to clear. Taylor Chisholm accelerates to the puck at center. Chisholm now down the middle, looking to carry it wide right side. Chisholm with the shot, she scores! Taylor Chisholm streaking down the ice, ties the game. Chisholm gathered that one with speed from center, just knifed her way down the middle, and scores her team-leading third of the year to knot things up here with 8:15 to go in the first. And what a big swing. The Seahawks kill off their third penalty of the night. And then quickly thereafter, Taylor Chisholm knots the game. And we start again. Kimberly Dunn behind Jennifer O'Connell. Spinning, looking for space. Hastings in a collision on the far side with Carter. Puck loose up top, flipped right side. Gibbs will tangle now along the near side boards. Puck hops into the air. Hastings swats it out of the zone, and now she will chase it into the left wing corner and cancel icing. Erica Martin behind the net. Sends it out to the point. Kept alive by Dunn. Paddled into the corner. Martin will chase after it for Salve. Loose behind the net. Grabbed by the Gulls. Martin, a little extracurricular action with Nicole Demers in that right wing corner. Both of them tied up, and Martin had her stick ripped away. Here comes Demers now up the near side. Gives it away to Simon. A good job by Gibbs, though, to fight for the puck, and then gets tied up with the official in the corner. And the puck sent back out to the Endicott zone. No icing. 6:55 to go in the second. Game tied at 1. Both goals here coming in the second period. Franciscini has it knocked away behind the net. Simon sends it high off the glass. Kept alive, though, by the Gulls. Simon again will test the far side. Babcock trying to carry it out to center. Tangled up. Simon there to recover. Flips it across the ice looking for a Balcom. And sent back in deep by Madison Huber. Dunn Can't connect with Babcock. Ferriola will backtrack and now turn and head up through center, giving away to Simon. Simon banks it off the glass in behind the net. 6 minutes to go in the second. Sullivan gathers the puck, carries over the line, and the Seahawks there to converge and knock it free. Gulls will have to try again. Cross-ice pass, bouncing to Sullivan onside. Will walk it down the right side wall, and then will fall down behind the net. Dunn in the corner. Trying to find Lexi Anderson, turns it over. Sullivan down the middle, trying to get to the backhand. Turning shot is blocked. That was Francis, who was looking to square up the net. And a delayed penalty coming here. A tripping call. And it looks like this one may be against the Gulls. And it will be. Megan Francis to the box. So now the Seahawks will get their first power play opportunity of the afternoon and a chance for the lead. Seahawks just 1 for 29 on the power play this season. Penalty kill so far perfect for the Gulls. 13 of 13 on the year. Pearson off the draw, sends it cross ice, but Fantasia not in position to keep it onside. Will now spin along the far side wall and carry it over the line herself. Fantasia puts on the brakes, up to the point to Pearson. Swings it left side, wide of Taylor Chisholm. Carter recovers behind in the corner for the Gulls, trying to move it up and out. And the Gulls gather the puck, and now here comes Meyer. Jade Meyer, shorthanded, tied up, lost it. Lexi Anderson now will turn. This will be a 2-on-2 break for the Seahawks if Anderson wants to hurry. And she will take it wide into the corner, pull up, and look for reinforcements. Anderson hands off to Chisholm, right side. Bradshaw with a drive that's saved and held by Johnson for a moment and then deflected out of play. 4.5 to go in the second period. 1:13 to go on the power play here for Salve. In search of the lead. Angela Augusta will draw for the Seahawks. And it's one back to the point. Bradshaw having to do some good work there to keep it alive. Spins along the far boards across to Fantasia. Fantasia with a minute to go on the power play at the left point. Spinning, looking for space. Up top, Dunn. Across to Bradshaw. Right circle. Up to Dunn. Spins it back to Bradshaw. With a wrist shot, a save made by Johnson. Rebound loose in the slot and then golfed down the ice by the Gulls. That was a juicy rebound. Seahawks couldn't get to it. 40 seconds to go on the power play. And it's turned over to Endicott. And they'll dump it back off to Farragher. Flip down the ice to Pearson. 27 seconds to go, and it's turned over. In the corner, looking for McNamara now up top. Farragher with a drive. That deflects wide. Up into the apron of the goal. Lexi Klein. Short-handed. Gulls getting some zone time here. And it's turned over to McNamara in the slot. Her shot high and wide. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Seahawks are not going to get another rush out of this. Behind the net. Pearson will hold it. And the Seahawks are just going to reset here. So both teams have not been able to light the lamp on the power play. Combined 0-4 on the man advantage. Lexi Anderson will gain the line and flip it high end over end into the corner. Johnson looking up like she was going to have to field that one. 2:50 to go in the second period. Seahawks with possession in the corner. Simon from the point. Her shot is blocked. Collected by Taylor Chisholm, who's tied the game, trying to move it into the slot. That's knocked away. Simon sends it down the ice once again. Head coach Angel McPhee, looking for an interference call. Does not get one. There's been a lot of action and collisions that have not been called here in this game. Players now battle. 4-man scrum in the corner. Babcock for the Seahawks along the far board. Sends it behind the net. Balcom there trying to take it away from Nicole Demers, who does a good job to spin away from the contact and outlet it to center. J.C. Coleman has it poked free. Babcock will grab it along the far boards. And now it's skated in by the Gulls. Left side, dropped off for the trailer. Francis, puck played into the middle. Save made by O'Connell. Wraparound backhand shot. O'Connell still diving for it, and it gets behind her, out and wide of the blue paint. And it's kept alive. Flipped towards the goal, and it hops behind the net. O'Connell was down, trying to get her helmet back on. Looking around for the official to whistle the play dead. Now in the slot, a drive is blocked wide. Loose in the corner, and taken by the Seahawks. What chaos. And that puck was behind O'Connell and poked through the blue paint and stayed out. Now with speed, Ashley Jones trying to carry down the middle. Angled off the play by Pearson. The two of them will fight in the corner for it. Pearson comes up with it. 50 seconds to go in the period. Chisholm trying to make her move, turns it over. Sullivan with a wrist shot, and that's blocked. Around the boards to Lexi Anderson. Puck in front of the Gulls bench. Ferriolo had it for a moment. Lexi Anderson chips it off the glass, and it's gobbled up. And here comes Taylor Chisholm with 26 seconds, taking it wide. Chisholm trying to center it in front, looking for the crashing Hastings. Knocked away by the Gulls with 18 seconds to go in the period. Loose behind the net for Ferriolo. Up to Jones. Now Sullivan through center with 9 seconds. Wide, Francis and Dunn collide. Augusta comes to get the puck, and she skates dangerously towards the net. O'Connell looking for the puck, has to cover it up as Augusta and the puck both went sliding towards the goal with 0.6 of a second remaining. And the Gulls are going to pull Johnson here for the final 0.6 to put 6 skaters in the offensive zone. I mean, it's going to be pretty impossible to get this one on the net. I think even if you are able to shoot it cleanly, 0.6. And tie up on the draw, and that'll do it. So the Gulls take the lead. Jade Meyer gets the scoring started, but Taylor Chisholm, after the Seahawks killed off their third penalty of the afternoon, went unassisted down the ice to knot things up at 1. And we have a long way to go. 2 periods in the books. Nothing decided here yet between Salve Regina and Endicott. You're watching Colonial Hockey Conference action from Middletown, Rhode Island. We'll take a break while they tend to the ice. Welcome back to St. George's, getting ready for the start of the third period between Salve Regina and Endicott. Game tied at 1. A goal aside in that second period. Jade Meyer and Taylor Chisholm, the goal scorers. We're tied at 1, 20 minutes up on the board, and maybe more to decide a winner here this afternoon. Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here this afternoon. Colonial Hockey Conference action between the Seahawks and the Gulls. The Gulls held serve on their home ice last night, 3-0 up in Beverly. Seahawks searching for their first win ever over Endicott. They tied in the first ever meeting in 2015, and then 5 straight losses to the Gulls. Trying to change that here this afternoon. Chisholm wins the draw after the icing. Simon's one-timer, blocked loose in the slot, punch towards the goal, and wide of the pipe. Chisholm has her backhand picked off and stolen away. Meyer over the line on the far side. 3 goals over there. Lexi Anderson trying to poke it with one hand out to center. Chisholm comes to support as well. Puck back to center, and the Gulls have to jump back over the line. Hastings with one hand, trying to move it forward, given back now to Nicole Demers. Puck in deep to the Seahawks zone, and the Gulls will change up their lines. Minute gone here in the third period. Pearson plays it behind Prezioso. Gibbs there to poke it away, and Prezioso, though, jumps back in and gets it. We'll send it in behind the net. Right wing corner. Babcock centers it in front, looking for Bauckham. Knocked away by the Gulls. Here comes Gibbs back the other way. Lexi Klein up the left side. Sends it towards the net. Picked off by the Seahawks. Loose into the right wing corner. Can be collected by the Gulls and sent up to the point, but it gets off the stick of Huber. Back out to center. Gulls have to reset. Maeve Moynihan just blindly backhands it into space, trying to find Madison Huber. Erica Martin there challenging. Carrera sends it back into the goal zone. Now Bradshaw trying to rip it free in the slot. Seahawks starting this period with great energy and a turnover. Shot towards the net and a save made by Johnson. That was Paul's kill. Quickly ripping it on the goal from the blue line. Angela Augusta on this draw, and the Gulls win it. Carter will walk behind Johnson, outlet it up the near side. Ashley Jones looking for space, plays it towards Sullivan, stolen away by Erica Martin, and then Sullivan rips it right back and is able to send it into the right wing corner. Puck behind the net. Pearson grabs it for the Seahawks, finds Erica Martin. Martin now walks it forward over the line. Flips it on edge in behind the net and will chase along with Carter. 2 of them tangle behind the cage. Taylor Chisholm along the near side trying to walk her way into the slot. Has it poked free up to the point. Simon waiting. Ripped it on the net. Blocked by Sullivan down low and sent back out to center. They did give an assist back in that second period to Amanda Fantasia on the Chisholm goal. Chisholm doing a lot of the work. This one sent towards the net, saved by Johnson, loose on the blue paint. No one home for Salve, though, to try and poke it free. Chisholm softly swings it on the goal. That's saved by Johnson. Chisholm again trying to center it off the skates into the corner. Michaela Anderson now. Lexi Anderson along the near side trying to get it away from Nicole Demers. Simon spilled out along the far side. Bauckham comes to get the puck. Bauckham behind the net. Will leave it for the defense. Carrera turning, looking for space. Pressured from behind by Rachel Lustering. And nearly turns it over. And does. Taken back by the Gulls. Up top to the point. Into the corner right wing side. Coleman looking for space. Up to the point for a shot that's tipped and deflected. Nicole Demers with that drive that was deflected into the corner. 4 minutes gone, third period. Game still tied at 1. Demers In deep, centers it out high and out of the reach of Ferriolo, who has to wait for her teammates to get back on side for the Gulls. Here comes Carolyn Hughes, ducks the shoulder right side. Hughes off to the side of the net with a shot and a save made by O'Connell. Holding on with the glove. 15:43 to go in the third period. The tie score is 1. And a stoppage here while a bit of trash, it would seem, is moved off the ice. Off the draw, shot played right towards the goal. O'Connell makes the save. Rebound chance is held in the glove. Gulls will draw again in the Seahawks zone. Right wing side. Chisholm tied up on the draw. Loose behind the net. Fantasia outlets Hastings on the near side. Trying to connect with Chisholm. Chisholm now darting over the line. Looking to spin it with the backhand towards the net. Hastings gets tied up and then spills out into the near side corner, colliding with the Gull as well. That was Huber and Hastings who went flying into the boards. Puck played in front, and that was Hughes that tipped that just wide off the feed from Meyer. Hughes now, left wing corner. Carter off the bench, make that McNamara who rips it just wide. Puck rolling back down the ice, and this will be icing as it's touched up by Megan Farger. 14:43 to go in the third period. Game tied at 1. Draw won by the Gulls. Shot is blocked. Lexi Anderson grabs the rebound, flips it with the backhand off the far boards. Gulls will reset in their own zone. Carter up to Gibbs, far side, knocked away by Fantasia. McNamara back to Carter. Saucers it to McNamara. Over the line, plays it right side. Gibbs takes it wide, paddles it in front, saved by O'Connell. Rebound flips up in the air. O'Connell down in the crease. Puck still loose on the right side. O'Connell now back to her feet. Puck played behind the net. Sullivan comes to get McNamara, who is gassed after that drive. Gulls making a little bit of a change on the fly. Seahawks trying to get the puck now out of their own zone. And they'll flip it out to center. Demers across to Gibbs. Hops one into the slot. Sullivan trying to rip it on the net, and that was poked free by Prezioso. Ferriolo swings it around the boards in behind the net. Fantasia in the Seahawks zone. Reverses it into the near side corner. Hannah Bradshaw along the near side, trying to steer it to herself, and she does. Looking to lead the break. Bradshaw over the line right side. Bradshaw with a wrist shot that's blocked by Demers. Bradshaw finds the loose puck behind the net, and we're going to get a checking call here. I think they're going to send Erica Martin to the box. So the fourth power play of the afternoon for the Gulls. Seahawks have been perfect, 3 for 3 on the kill, and ask their special teams unit to come up big once again. And it was after the last kill, very shortly thereafter, the Seahawks got on the board. Chisholm went racing down the ice off a feed from Fantasia. Carter at the point straight away. Left side to Gibbs, top of the circle. Carter back to Gibbs, walks it in left side, across right side now for a shot that's deflected wide. Rebound loose behind the net, looking for a wraparound. Gibbs left wing side into the slot, poked free from Demers, and here comes Taylor Chisholm. Short-handed with Carter defensively. Chisholm with a backhand that goes wide. And now back come the goals quickly. Klein leaves it off for the trailer. Gibbs, and that one's high and wide off the end glass. Back out in front, grabbed by Fantasia, and she can't clear the zone. And now this time able to find it and golf it down the ice. 1:15 to go on the power play for Endicott. Michaela Anderson short-handed, doing great work here, chasing into the near side corner. 1-on-3 on the forecheck, making the Gulls waste time, and it's given away at center to Fantasia, who again will send it back into the goal zone. 55 seconds to go on the power play. Klein cross-ice pass picked off by Fantasia, and again she just smashes it down the ice. Ferriolo. Near side to Klein. McNamara at center. Will gain the line, left side, pull up in the high slot. Klein with a drive, blocked. And Fantasia able to get it down the ice once again. 25 seconds to go on the power play for Endicott. Taylor Chisholm harassing, able to take it away behind the net. Finds Michaela Anderson, steers it back to Chisholm in the corner, shorthanded. 15 seconds on the power play. Up top, Dunn at the point, rips it on the goal, and a save made by Johnson. This is a great penalty kill for the Seahawks. Chisholm comes away with it, ducks the shoulder, has to carry it into the corner, and we're back to even strength. Seahawks 4 for 4, and Chisholm is going to get called for a trip here, just softly reaching out for the puck. Delayed penalty time here. Puck touched up by O'Connell, and the Seahawks, who just had a great penalty kill, are going to have to do it again. Chisholm to the box for a trip. Asking a lot of this shorthanded unit. They've been up to the task so far, 4 for 4. This is going to be what amounts to now 4 straight minutes of power play time for the Gulls. And we're going to get a timeout called here by Andrew McPhee. We'll take it as well. 10:55 to go in the third period. Tie score is 1, but the Gulls with their 5th power play of the afternoon coming up. We'll be back. Welcome back to the ice. Out of the timeout, let's see what Andrew McPhee has drawn up for his power play unit. Trying to break through against the Seahawks special teams. Short-handed penalty kill. Carter up top. Across to the right side. Huber down into the corner. Back up top. Carter rips it on the goal. Save O'Connell. Gulls keep it alive. Gibbs able to angle. Balk him off the puck. Send it to Carter. Left wing corner, Sullivan recovers for Endicott. Up top to Carter. Swung across to Huber at the right point. Right wing corner, back up top. Huber straight away. It's Carter. Left side to Gibbs, back to Carter, throwing it towards the goal. Save made! Shot on the goal, and O'Connell somehow reaches out the skate and stops Gibbs, trying to feed it towards the open net. That one looked like it was bound for the back of the net. Gibbs had it cleanly. She could not have shot that one any quicker. O'Connell all the way to her left, able to reach out the right foot. Carter. Left side, Gibbs. Right side Huber, up top Carter again. Waiting, shooting, save O'Connell, and she's able to poke the rebound into the corner. Balkum trying to swat it down the ice, and we have a penalty coming here. Interference, but which way is it going? And from the reaction of the respective benches, this looks like it's going to be against the Seahawks, and this will be a 5-on-3 now. Pearson to the box for interference. A slew of penalties here down the stretch. So 51 seconds of 5-on-3, and then another minute and 9 seconds of power play time. This is going to amount to 6 straight minutes of total power play time for the Gulls. Golden opportunity here. Ferriolo, right side to Francis, to Ferriolo, pinching in. Her shot is deflected wide. McNamara recovers in the left wing corner. Right wing side, Klein. Up to Farragher, Ferriolo, right side, and it's off the mark and behind Ashley Jones. Kept alive at the point, straight away up top, Ferriolo. Left side, McNamara down low, and a save made by O'Connell. And it's directed up and out of play. This special teams unit for the Seahawks has been great here this afternoon, asking so much of them here. These would be monstrous penalty kills if the Seahawks can get through the next minute and 33 seconds. 23 seconds left of 5-on-3. Face-off controlled by the Gulls. Carter receives the pass at the point, left side. Gibbs, top of the circle, left side, across to the right side for a shot. Save O'Connell, tracking that one well. 9 seconds left of 5-on-3. Carter up top, waiting, shooting, and it's blocked. That one may have gone off of her teammate Sullivan. Puck tied up in the corner. Martin pins it to the boards. Back to 5-on-4. Chisholm out of the box. Martin double teamed down low. Sullivan rips it free. Chips it to Gibbs. Left wing side. Up top to Carter. Back to Gibbs. Top of the circle. Left side. Waiting. Driving it towards the net. Trying to look for a tip on the back door as well from Klein. 48 seconds of 5-on-4 here for the Gulls left. Seahawks have been on the penalty kill for a long time. Puck trapped in the left wing corner. Sullivan trying to get it away from Amanda Fantasia, who's just pinning it to the boards. Shot thrown towards the net, and O'Connell makes a stick save with 25 seconds. Sullivan in deep for Endicott. Staples Fantasia to the boards. The two of them fall down to the ice. Gibbs in the left corner, up to McNamara. Her shot tipped and directed wide. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Up top, Carter, across. Gibbs one-timer into the glove of O'Connell. With 5 seconds left on the power play. Left wing side, they'll draw. The Gulls win it cleanly. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Up top, Demers' shot goes wide behind the net, and we're back to even strength. Seahawks have killed off 6 straight minutes of penalties. Their shorthanded unit has been fantastic here this afternoon. Pearson sprinting down the ice, and she's going to win the puck behind the net. Pearson falling down, hops one in front, just wide of Lexi Anderson, who was crashing the net. Back the other way come the Gulls. Hughes over the line. Across wide of Demers, who has to chase it into the corner. Plays it behind the cage with 7:12 to go in the third period. Game tied at 1. Demers at the point. Her shot is blocked. Dribbling to the left circle. Kept alive by the Gulls in deep. Swung back up the boards. Kept alive Ferriolo. Pinching in her wrister. Blocked as well. Ferriolo gets it back. Sends it into the corner. Balkum will come and grab the loose puck and look to skate it out for Salve Regina. Cross ice pass finds Prezioso. Prezioso knocked down, lost it, and then it's touched back into the Seahawks zone by Hughes. Prezioso flips it over the line right side, tangled up, lost it. Bradshaw battling, trying to get it back. Along the near side boards is taken. And the Gulls will carry it up Moynihan loses it along the far side boards. And it's nudged back out to center. Moynihan will reset for Endicott with 6 minutes to play in regulation. Franciscini has a shot go wide. Martin trying to outlet Angela Augusta up the near side. Given away to Megan Farragher. Martin running over Mackenzie Mallett along the near side boards. Endicott bench looking for a penalty. Thought we might get one, but we will just get an offsides call here. Teams will draw at neutral ice just outside of the Endicott zone, right side. Chisholm not able to win the draw, controlled by Carter for Endicott. Spun into the zone, given away to Susie Pearson. She tries to clear it to Chisholm, and now Chisholm with space will gain the line with speed left side. Has Hastings to the net. Chisholm in front. Chisholm couldn't poke it past Vandella Johnson, who did a great job there, who sprawled out in the net now trying to recover, and is able to do so. Chisholm wanted to go all the way around Johnson, and she did a great job of tracking that and denying Taylor Chisholm. Pearson with a drive, and that one just flutters into the arms of Vandella Johnson. A senior from Linköping, Sweden. Offensive zone draw for Salve. Augusta able to win it for a moment and then sent back down the ice by J.C. Coleman. And offsides are the Gulls with 4:53 left in regulation. Angela Augusta off the face-off win will backtrack and look for help. We'll drop it off to Kimberly Dunn. Around the boards to Hannah Bradshaw. Bradshaw along the far side, tied up. And it's given away to McNamara as Bradshaw and Demers go down to the ice. Gibbs in the corner for the Gulls, behind the net to McNamara, 4:23 to play. Backhands one out in front, loose in the slot, and grabbed by Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to poke it between Demers, who does a good job, and then Bradshaw gives Demers an elbow in the back. And there's been a lot of contact. I mean, the obvious calls are being made. The tripping calls that we saw the Seahawks get called for right in front of the official. Here comes a chance left side. Simon with a drive, and it's saved in the glove of Johnson. But the obvious calls are being made, the trips, but a lot of the checking and pushing and shoving has been let go. That shot there from Simon was a rocket. Flashing the glove was Johnson, who has had to make some big-time stops here in this third period. Taylor Chisholm on this draw, won by Sullivan. And the Gulls will finally corral it and give it away at center ice. Fantasia backhands it across to Carrera. Chisholm tied up and lost it. Now Fantasia looking to backhand it out, turns it over. Here comes Moynihan with a shot, and a save made by O'Connell as it goes behind the net. Chisholm looking to make a cross-ice pass as it deflected. And now we have a delayed penalty, a slash. And which way is this going? And they're sending Chisholm to the box on a slash. Seahawks, this shorthanded unit has been so good here tonight. Asking it to come up big one last time. Major moment here in this game. 3:23 to go, third period. Game tied at 1. The Gulls to the power play again. Pearson behind the net. Now we'll chase in the left wing corner, trying to move it up and out. Carter holds it in at the blue line, moves it across right side, kept alive. Huber, back to Carter up top. Carter left side, Hughes. Carter again up top with a shot that's blocked wide. Hughes there to recover for the goals. 1:36 to go on the power play. Up top to Carter. Across to Huber. In deep from the right side. Off angle shot is blocked. Lexi Anderson finds the puck and is able to chip it down the ice on the clear. Jade Meyer walks it wide left side, now angling into the middle. Meyer trying to hand it off for a trailer, tied up in the skates in the low slot, and it's flipped by the Seahawks back out to center. Minute to go on the power play, 2:21 to go in the third. Demers hands off to Meyer. Fantasia free in the corner, sends it back out to the point but not out. Demers up top, Ferriolo left side to Gibbs. Walks it in. Gibbs now fakes the shot behind the net, looking for the wraparound. O'Connell down on her back, and the puck winds up behind the net. 33 seconds to go on the power play. Puck loose off to the side of the cage. Into the corner behind the net. It's rolling. Taken by the goals with 25 seconds to go on the power play. Demers driving it towards the net. Tipped wide of O'Connell. Gibbs swats it with the backhand in behind the net. Klein trying to get to it. The Seahawks find it. And they can't clear. It's pinned to the end glass. 10 seconds left on the power play for the goals with the puck trapped behind Jennifer O'Connell. And time just ticking away here on the penalty. And finally the official will blow this play dead with 1 second left on the power play. Seahawks trying to be perfect here tonight on the penalty kill. Face off. One shot on the net. Saved by O'Connell. Rebound still loose. And a big pile up in front. O'Connell able to find it with the glove. We're back to even strength. Chisholm onto the box. Seahawks specialty unit, shorthanded unit tonight has been absolutely phenomenal. If not for the efforts they have put forth shorthanded, this game could well be in hand for the Gulls. And it starts with great penalty killers, but also with your goalie. And O'Connell, as she has been for most of her Seahawks career, has made some heroic stops here in this game. Final minute of regulation. Game tied at 1. Puck loose in the slot. McNamara trying to swing it on the net. Simon just trying to clear the zone. Gets it out to the point. Kept alive by the Gulls. Puck loose in the slot. A shot. Save O'Connell. 32 seconds to go in regulation. Behind the net to Simon with 27 seconds to go. Puck out to center, given away to the Gulls. Huber quickly back up and almost picked off by Simon. Carried now by Hughes over the line. Into the slot, and that one is wide. Trying to find Gibbs on the doorstep, make that Courtney Walpole. 10 seconds. Puck trapped along the boards in front of the Seahawks bench. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it for regulation. It's going to take overtime to decide a winner here this afternoon between Salve Regina and Endicott. We will take a quick break while they tend to the ice and adjust the scoreboard. Extra hockey here from Middletown. Game tied at 1. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's. We are seconds away from starting overtime. The next goal wins this game. If not, these two teams will have battled to a tie. Seahawks, the story to this afternoon has been their penalty kill. They have stopped every power play opportunity that the Gulls have had, including a 5-on-3 here in this third period. They've given themselves a chance after trailing 1-0. Taylor Chisholm tied the game. And a chance to win it in overtime and get their first ever win against the Gulls. Here comes Chisholm over the line, has it poked away. Seahawks have to get back onside. Giving away to Susie Pearson. Seahawks now skating right to left here in the overtime. Taylor Chisholm backhands it towards Rebecca Hastings. Able to knife it over the line. Will chase into the corner. Tied up with the official and Carter. Hastings along the far boards. Pearson there as well. Puck hops into the air. Chisholm able to knife it down. Hands off to Pearson at the point. Pearson will walk it in wide right side. Pearson trying to direct it towards the net. Loose in the slot, thrown wide of the cage. Keeping it alive now into the corner is Lexi Anderson. Wristing it towards the net, and it goes wide. Out to center, and it comes to Jade Meyer. Streaking up the ice. Meyer with a shot and a save made by O'Connell. Trying to catch the Seahawks up in the zone. Now here comes Bradshaw onside. Bradshaw trying to carry towards the net. Pulled down from behind. No call. Puck loose in the slot. Gulls trying to just frantically skate it out to center. Here comes Sullivan now out of the fray. Down the middle with a shot and a pad save made by O'Connell. Minute and a half gone in overtime. Turned over behind the net. Francis with it for the goal. Sends it on the net, and O'Connell will cover it up. That one's just a crazy off-angle chance. Just trying to center it for Sullivan. O'Connell able to squeeze it in the pads. Stops the clock with 3:28 to go in OT. Chisholm and Sullivan on the draw, and it's won by the Seahawks, but hopping in behind the net is Klein. Make this Francis. Trying to get away from Carrera. Puck centered out in front. Knocked away, kept alive. Fluttered towards the net again and wide. Dunn will grab it first for the Seahawks and will flip it high end over end, but it's going to direct off the protective netting. And this faceoff will come back to the Seahawks zone. .308 to go in OT. Puck played towards the front of the net, knocked away by Carrera. McNamara trying to get it to Klein behind the net. Dunn there to challenge as well. Puck in the left wing corner. It comes up the boards to Rebecca Hastings. Chops it out to center. And swatted up the ice by Lexi Anderson. 2:44 to go in OT. Demers behind the net looking for an outlet. Giving away to Hannah Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to backhand it down the middle. Crashing the net. Bradshaw with a shot and a save made by Johnson. And then she gets hit up high and knocked down to the ice. Puck at the blue line. Left out at center now. Giving away to Amanda Fantasia. And she sends it into the left wing corner with 2:18 to play in overtime. Amanda Fantasia. Backtrack fans on the outlet. Turns it over to Gibbs. Spinning in the left wing corner. Sends it into the slot for a shot that flutters towards the net and is blocked. Up top, Ferriola with a one-timer that's blocked. Rolling towards the net. O'Connell will cover it up. With 1:57 to go. Chisholm will draw against Courtney Walpole. Won by the Gulls. And then a good job by Lexi Anderson battling to try and tie this one up. Played into the slot, knocked wide. Pitching in is Carter. Ellen Carter in the corner trying to center it. Grabbed by the Gulls. Sent on the net, and O'Connell squeezes the pads. Another offensive zone draw here for Endicott. He'll be taking the left side, Walpole against Chisholm. With 99 seconds to go in OT. Pearson trying to flip it forward. It comes to Taylor Chisholm. Skating her way through center. In a fight with it at center ice. Pearson comes in to grab the loose puck. Pearson now darting down the middle, tripped up. Hastings trying to send it towards the net, directed wide by Johnson. 1:20 to play in OT. Players spill out into the corner for it. Fantasia with a drive that tips and goes wide. Gulls will look to clear.
Let's go!
Deflected by Pearson, given back to Fantasia now. Final minute of overtime. Game tied at 1. Augusta chips it up the ice, and this will be icing with 53.7 seconds to play. Sullivan and Augusta on the draw. One into the slot and grabbed by Bradshaw. Knifed away from her. Backtracking now is Fantasia, who will race around and out behind from Jennifer O'Connell. Up the far side, Amanda Fantasia gains the line, flips it into the zone. Crashing down the right side, the Gulls get it back, given away to Pearson at center. She will swing it in deep. Seahawks have to get back on side. 30 seconds to play. Puck played up the ice, and now this will be icing against Endicott with 25.9. And I wonder if we'll get a timeout called here by Beth McCann, maybe to draw something up. This would probably be the last chance you'd have to get a quick breather. And they're going to let them play. 25.9 seconds to go. Offensive zone draw for the Seahawks. Now they're going to toss Chisholm out of the circle and make Lexi Anderson come take the draw. Make that Rebecca Hastings, who gets knocked over, and it's controlled by the Gulls with 18 seconds left to play. Skated behind the net, up the left side, 14 seconds. Clear at center with 15. Here comes Ashley Jones. Jones to the left side with a shot. Save O'Connell. Backhand shot from Sullivan. Denied by O'Connell with 5. And these two teams have battled to a tie. Two big-time stops from Jennifer O'Connell, and the Seahawks wind up with a tie here this afternoon. What a defensive performance, if not for their shorthanded penalty kill. The Gulls could have walked away winners here today. They led 1-0. Taylor Chisholm with the lone goal for the Seahawks, and some heroic goaltending from both sides, Vandella Johnson and Jennifer O'Connell. And these two teams battled for the second tie ever in their history. The Gulls, though, still own a 5-0-2 record all-time. Next up for Salve Regina, they'll be back in action, some non-conference action this coming Tuesday before Thanksgiving, when they host Wesleyan University on the 20th at 7 p.m. I'd like to thank you all for joining and listening with us here this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was an exciting game to call. Endicott and Salve Regina battled to a tie here in the Colonial Hockey Conference action. Thank you all for joining and listening. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good afternoon, everyone.